This rapper shit, the rapper shit is so ego based and ego driven. It's like
Yeah.
you can't come out like you can, but you can't really come out like you don't know what you talking about. Because people gonna be like, "Why you want me to listen to you? Fuck, I'm gonna listen to you for you said you don't know what the fuck you talking about."
That's how everybody be though.
So it's a struggle. It's not really a struggle, but like, bro, you watch that shit, bro. You gonna hear, you gonna see who like resonate, like who believed in this nigga from the beginning. Then you gonna see who like really was like, nah, bro, you just a producer. Like you not. I don't want to hear
That's
that
how
shit.
niggas be, man, bro. That shit is weird, but that shit motivational because.
But that's what I'm saying. The whole album, College Dropout, was made through all of that. That's what it was about. That's what the whole
crazy.
Like. That's what I'm saying. Like if he had never tried to, if he had just dropped the shit, you see what I'm saying? It wouldn't have like. He wouldn't even have had certain songs on there. Like some of them songs came from the fact that he played this song. He trying to get people to. Like he tried to get Def Jam and Jay-Z and them to fuck with his album. They was not paying attention to that nigga, bro. They was like, bro, you're a producer, bro. Get this nigga a beat. Like that's all it was. Like we hear you, yada yada, you good or whatever. But my nigga, we trying to sell this image right now. You ain't got that image. And he was like, all right, you know what I mean? He ain't never forced it. He just went back to the studio. Like this nigga, it's videos in that joint of this nigga going to like he ain't had no money. Like they wouldn't even get this nigga a budget to record. They didn't give him a budget to record College Dropout. So he got to go to the studio and use other niggas' studio time. He go to the studio and he like trying to figure out where the nigga at that he said he could use the studio time. People at the desk like, we ain't heard nothing about that. We don't know what you talking about. And he got to like go find niggas and he like, bro, this shit ain't never been like that. Like Ludacris usually just be here. Like when I get here, he be like, yo, come in. But now this nigga ducking. Now niggas start ducking and shit. Like you started seeing how people played him, bro. Like, and I'll be like,
I gotta watch that shit, bro.
That's exactly what they did to me, bro. Like, this is like, nigga had to use 10 minutes of the studio session, make this shit real quick, and then like, nigga, he said that. What's the song called? Is it called Marvin Gaye?
Well, she said she wants some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Van.
You know, he recorded that in Jamie Foxx's crib. He had a studio.
Yeah.
But the problem was that nigga
Jamie Foxx always tell that story.
But he ain't had no fucking like he couldn't record nowhere, bro. So
that's crazy.
He said Kanye himself said, thank God that nigga had a studio in his crib, or we wouldn't have been able to record. Like I don't know where we was gonna record that shit.
He said, did you hear Jamie Foxx tell that story?
Yeah, he tell that story all the time.
Yeah, I was say he tell that shit all the time, bro. And I'd be like, it sounds so crazy because it sounds unbelievable, but it's really like that shit crazy.
It don't though. If you think about it from Kanye perspective, like it sounds like Kanye, right?
It do. It sound like Kanye. Yeah. That's why I believe it because I'm like, yo, the things that he said Kanye did and said like that's something that Kanye would like. He said, yeah, it's just this kid. He had a backpack on. He was like, his jaw was like kind of like, he was like, yeah, man, I got this song, man. So yeah, I want you to get on it.
Through the wire for Pharrell before that shit came out. Like
Pharrell was fucking with it.
Hell yeah, Pharrell left the studio and was just like, yo, what the fuck? He said, bro,
Pharrell was fucking with it.
Pharrell told that nigga what you be telling me about the fact that like if you stay like this and never change, my nigga, like you're gonna be the greatest because you don't bro. He's like basically what he was saying was about the idea of like when something really happened, like how you did I'm Broke, or when you did Where My Security. When you record, like when something happened to you and you feel like you got something to say and then you get on the mic and you do that shit, don't ever lose that shit, no matter how famous you get, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit was crazy because you know Kanye still do that shit to this day. And that's the thing. It's like you hear the new album, then you watch the doc, you be like, this nigga is a god, bro. Like what the fuck, bro? It's named Donda, and he being for the world what his mom was for him in that documentary. Like you gonna see that shit and you gonna hear the album, you be like, yo, this nigga is literally the. And it's not even him. Like he giving God the glory and shit, but it's like, bro. I don't know.
He got that shit.
You gonna watch that shit, bro? You gonna be like, yo, this nigga Rondo is he's the next Kanye, bro. And it's not no ego shit. I'm trying to tell you. It's just how it's the worst shit. It's like the shit when they play him. It's the shit when he trying to play his shit for people. It's the shit when he trying to make something and people not seeing the vision because they all hype off of this.
But that's how niggas be when I be playing my shit. Because I right. Like it be people that be fucking with it, like, yeah, they be fucking with it, but then it be like, every niggas be like, bro, that shit trash, bro.